Hey there, my friend, this is Dave Wood. I'm the founder of Empower Network, and in this short video I wanted to tell you the story of how this ring came to be. This is the ring for our $1 Million Earner Club. It's made of platinum and diamonds. It's got 250 diamonds on it, and on one side it says the day that you joined. For me, that's October 27th, 2011. The other side, it says the day that you crossed $1 million in commissions. Now, before we continue, this is not going to guarantee that you're going to make any money at all using our products or being an affiliate of our products. Please see our average earnings disclosure at empowernetwork.com/income for our average earnings report. I wanted to share the story. To do that, I'm going to go back to 2002. I had just gotten started in the direct sales industry, and I was like this new guy on fire. I really wanted to change my life. I really wanted to create something powerful for myself and for my family. I went to a conference. There was 15,000 people in the room, thundering and roaring. And I remember this guy named Bill walked out on the stage, and I remember standing in the back of this auditorium, 15,000 people, and I remember looking up there and saying, somehow, someday, some way, I'm gonna make it. The next 7 years were like the most awful things ever. I tried everything under the sun you could imagine to make money from home. I wandered around, passing out flyers in random stores like Walmart. I hit up my friends and family. I tried home meetings. I prospected in places like Starbucks. Just anything that you could imagine to try to create an income, I tried. And I failed and I failed and I failed. In fact, I failed so bad that in 2009, this is 7 years later, I didn't even have a home to make money from. I lived in a van. And I had this job where I was hitting people up for donations for a volunteer company, but it was actually a job where I earned commissions. And I got fired from that. And I had no money, I had no job, I had no place to live, and I made a decision that I was going to change. Then I stumbled across this strategy called blogging in 2009, and it was like a miracle to me when I learned the strategies that you're going to learn as a member of Empower Network. I started blogging, and 90 days after I was applying these strategies, I was making more money in a month than I used to make in a year. I started to travel the world. I moved to Costa Rica and I lived on the beach. I went to Bora Bora and I went to different countries and different cities, and I started speaking in front of groups of people. But there was something that was broken. And what I mean is this, is that I had something that worked, but nobody could do it. It was too complicated. It had too many steps. And it took me 2 years of pain and struggle trying to figure out, how do I help people get the results that I'm getting? How do I take a person and lead them through a process that helps them create the life that they want now, right? And eventually in 2011, I was so frustrated trying to figure that out that I just stopped working at all. I said, if I can't help people get the results that they want, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to just quit and go back and live in a van or get a random job. I'll go work in a coffee shop. And then one day, it was about 3 months of not working. I was a little bit depressed. I decided to go for a walk, and I was living in the mountains at the time in Costa Rica, and I started to walk into the hills, and I was listening to some meditation music, thinking about these things and asking the question, how can I create something where people can just get involved and create the business and the results of their dreams? And I had this flash of insight, this idea that pulled all these parts together that showed me a plan, a strategy that turned into Empower Network. About 5 months later, we gathered together in a hotel room with 37 people and a little whiteboard, and I laid out the strategy and I laid out the plan for how we were going to create this company. What happened in the next 30 days was amazing. That room of 37 people turned into over 9,000 people blogging using our system. That group of 9,000 over the next 6 months turned into 30,000 people blogging using our system. We gathered again, 1,350 people in Atlanta, Georgia for an event. 3 months later, tens of thousands of more people start blogging using our system. We gather again, 2,400 people meet out in San Diego, California. 90 days later, tens of thousands more people start blogging using our system. We meet again in Austin, Texas, 3,400 people. 3 months later, tens upon tens upon tens of thousands of more people start using our system. We now have 100,000 people using our system to blog to get results in all kinds of businesses, from chiropractors to dentists to other people in direct sales and network marketing, to affiliates who are people who are making money selling our products. We gather again in Chicago, 4,500 people using these strategies to create results, people just like you, and I wanted to introduce you to a few of them.
When I first came into the industry, I was floundering around out there.
I've been familiar with online businesses.
Never with any success whatsoever.
I started blogging probably 3 or 4 years ago and wasn't getting any results.
I was trying to do SEO, Facebook, internet, and for some reason I just could not get a solid grasp of what to do.
I felt like somehow I didn't have the right tools to accomplish what I believed I was capable of accomplishing.
Went from this to that to this to that.
And I spent thousands of dollars.
Always full of life and hope that
This is the one that's going to do it.
When I found Empower Network, it totally blew my mind. I knew nothing about internet marketing.
I saw something different. I saw that they were actually showing you what you needed to be successful.
When I first got started, I actually got into the $25 blog platform in the Inner Circle.
One of the things I learned like straight off the bat was how important it is to build a list and to have leads and to get traffic.
The thing that Dave says is always put down the phone and pick up the paycheck.
So I really like the idea of how simple it is, that you just blog daily and tell others.
It's literally like you get in, boom, the systems are up and running, and all of the training is right there, ready for you to go.
I think the coolest thing about our products here is
You can take this training and do anything with it.
seeing your blogs rank at the number 1, 2, 3, or 3 position in Google.
we went from absolutely no list to over 1,000 people on our list in about a month's time.
I would say about 90% of my videos are at the top of the search engine.
I've learned more about SEO, I've learned about keywords, I've learned about
Email marketing, how to develop relationships with people through email.
Backlinking and pinging and all this stuff that was French to me before, but now I sound like an expert.
I built relationships all over the world. I mean, that truly changed me.
my system on the internet is making money on the internet for the first time.
Alan Shepard was sitting up on top of the rocket and said, light this candle. I think Empower Network is going to take off like a rocket. I'm looking forward to riding to the stars with them.
There's not a trick, there's not a secret. You need to know that you're worth it.
We see people here every day that are coming to this business and getting a result that have never made a sale of anything online.
The people are real.
You really feel empowered. You can do it from your home.
And to get started for only $25, it's a no-brainer. Get some skin in the game, have fun, get in, get busy, and rock and roll with it.
Successful people work outside of the box. They get out of their comfort zone.
Get off the couch, get in. And if you can, get all in. I'm telling you, that's where it's at.
If you're all in life, you've got to get all in with Empower, because Empower will change your life.
Now that you've met some of our people that have gotten results using our strategies, I want to come back to the ring. See, we give these out to people when they've crossed $1 million in commissions. Right now we have 12 of them as of filming this video. My vision is to create 100 new millionaires a year and to have rooms and audiences of people, rooms and auditoriums of people that have completely changed their life and changed their destinies following these strategies. Which brings us back to that event that I was in where I saw that little guy named Bill get up on the stage, and I remember standing in the back and saying, someday, somehow, some way, I'm going to be on the stage. Which brings me back to standing on a stage in San Diego, California, 10 years later, 3,000 or 2,400 people, 2,500 people in the room. I remember looking out in the audience and saying, I'm so thankful I made a decision. Which brings me back to the van, 2009. I'm sleeping. 2 a.m., I hear a slapping on my window. It's the police, because you're not allowed to sleep in a van in Hawaii. And they woke me up, and was kind of dazed. I had about $40 left in my bank account. And he wrote me a ticket. The ticket cost me all the money that I had left. I was at zero. And you know what I did? I reached down inside myself and found something that I didn't know that I had. I made a decision to change. Which brings us back to Empower Network and really what it is. And what is it? It's you making a decision to change. It's you making a decision to start blogging. It's you making a decision to use our products to get the results that you want in your life and your business. It's you standing in the back of the room saying, somehow, some way, someday, Dave Wood, I'm going to make it. I'm going to be on the stage. I'm going to get the results that I want in my business. That's it, period. And here's what you got to do next. Get back to the person who sent you to this website. Ask them for a link to get started. And if they sent you to this front page, it tracks to them. Fill out the form, buy our blog, and let me show you how to create results in whatever business you've got. Because that is what Empower Network is really all about.
Dave Wood's actually going to explain right now how our leverage pass-up commission system works.
Thanks for the introduction, Dave, and this is actually really simple because you're going to get started right now in the Empower Network, and I just wanted to congratulate you and actually welcome you to the team. This is a system that's really simple, actually. All you're going to do is you're going to follow a proprietary 3-step process that we've actually developed in the Empower Network that's absolutely guaranteed to get you proven results in your business and help you refer people in daily. I'm actually going to have a goal of helping you over the next 2 to 3 months to refer 1, 2, or even 3 people per day into the Empower Network, and you want to know why it's so easy to do? It's because it's only $25 to get started. I mean, as you're looking at that 25, aren't you just saying this is just an incredible amount of value? That's exactly what your prospects will think when they see this video, only they're not going to be paying us when they see this video. They're actually going to be paying you. So let me actually show you how this works. If you just got one person, now let's not talk about like 5,000 people and qualifications and all this stuff that usually happens in affiliate models and things like that. Let's just talk about what happens when you get one person. You bring in Lisa, and of course, she's going to pay her $25 monthly. What's the first thing that just happened? I want you to really grasp what just happened there. You broke even with one person. One person breaks you even. You refer one, yours is free. You know how people get really excited when they say refer 3, yours is free? Well, refer 1 and yours is free. For how long? Well, forever, as long as they keep the membership. But that's not just how it works. Let me explain what happens when Lisa gets in. Let's say you get in and you just decide that you don't want to get massive results. You don't want tons of money flowing in your bank account daily. What you decide you want is you want to just, really get one person who really takes off and then just go live on a beach and drink out of coconuts, all right? And that's perfectly fine if that's what you choose to do. Well, Lisa's 2nd, 4th, and 6th sale are actually going to be paying you directly. I mean, depositing directly right from their credit card into your bank account. They're actually transferring money from their credit card into your bank account. So if you can imagine a prospect with their credit card looking at the screen right now that you referred just by following our 3-step process, they're actually taking their credit card, putting it into our secure servers that's developed proprietary technology, and they're actually depositing from their credit card $25 monthly into your bank account. So you're actually getting commissions all day. I mean, imagine after a while you could be getting 5, 10, 15, or even 20 $25 commissions directly deposited from people's credit cards into your bank account daily. We have a proprietary system for that. So what happens? Well, the 2nd, the 4th, and the 6th sale pass up. Then every 5 pass up. The 11th, the 16th, the 21st, the 26th, the 31st to infinity pass up to you. But there's more. Let me actually show you how this works. You bring in Lisa. Lisa starts referring people. And they just teach them how to do the same thing. Now, this is different from what you'd call network marketing. You can actually recruit people in the Empower Network on the back end into whatever you want here. If you want to build a business, or if you're selling soap, or if you're selling vitamins, or any of the great, wonderful products that are out there, you can actually get on the phone with your Empower Network members, and you can actually recruit them and build your team, or your affiliate marketing business, or your coaching business. You can sell them whatever you want. It's actually your database, and you own that connection with them. You can mail to them, you can call them, you can build that relationship and make as much money as you want to make. But just take a look at this here real quick. 2, 4, 6, and their 2nd, 4th, and 6th, and their 2nd, 4th, and 6th, and their 2nd, 4th, and 6th, unlimited levels down. Now, this isn't just paying you $2 or $3. This is 100% directly paid into your bank account. If you could imagine sitting in front of your computer, getting email notification after commission notification after commission notification every day, $25 daily, hourly, by the minute, and sometimes, if you learn what you're doing, and we'll teach you how in the members area, even by the second. So what do you get in Empower Network? Everything for only $25. Get started immediately, and I want to turn the call back over to my friend, business partner, and somebody who wants you to have an empowered life, Mr. David Sharp.
Awesome, awesome stuff. So what do you have to gain? Well, in short, everything. Just refer one person and yours is free. The rest goes in your pocket. And you can imagine when 100% commissions start stacking up in your bank account every day, every hour, even by the minute.